So in this step, we'll finally go into chords. We'll start with the simplest chord, which is triad. 3 notes, that's why it's called triad. The first chord we'll build is C major. So we are in C major scale, and the first note will be our root note, which is C. Second note will be third note of the scale, 1, 2, 3. And the last note will be at fifth note of the scale, 4, 5. So this is called C major triad, also called C major chord. Now you might ask why it's C and major. That's because C is our root note. Major is quality. Quality can be also minor or diminished, but we'll get into it in the next chapters. The next chord we'll build is from D. So let's go 1, 2, 3. As we use only white notes because we are in C major, right? And the fifth note from the root note, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I turn off the third note, we have an interval, which is major third, as we said in the earlier videos. So this is called major third, and if I leave only first and third note of the chord, we will have perfect fifth. In the second chord, if I turn off the third note, we'll have interval called minor third. The interval between 1 and third notes stays the same. As you can see, we have one semitone between these two notes and one semitone between two notes here. So we have major third interval right here in the first chord and minor third in the second chord. That's why this chord is called major and this is called minor chord. Here would happen if I take the second chord down to C and have the root note the same. This one right here is no more in the diatonic system of our scale. That means it's out of our scale. You can clearly say that this chord is way more happier and less melancholic than this chord. That's why we can distinguish major and minor chord by happy major and sad minor. But that's not the case always. The triad chord is built out of 2 thirds. As you can see and probably remember from our infographic with intervals, here in the first chord we have the major third and a minor third. And here in the second chord we have a minor third and a major third. So major triad consists of a root note, a major third, and a minor third. That's a major triad, major chord. The minor chord consists first of minor third and then a major third. Sad minor chord and more happy major chord. So as we had on our cheat sheet, a minor third, and here we have a major third. So to make a major chord, we take the major third first and then take the minor third and place it like this. Or to make a minor chord, we take first the minor third and then take the major third. The result is minor chord. Also, this is quite obvious that we have a major chord right here, which is in the C major scale. And C major scale has more chords than C major chord, and that's the difference between scale and chord. The chord is only a couple of notes from the scale. So we have a diatonic chord right here because it consists of all scale notes, and we have a chromatic chord because we have D sharp, which isn't the part of C major scale. Only if we take it back to D as we had it earlier, it will be diatonic because it has all the white notes, which C major consists of. That means it's in key.